Hey down, folks. Welcome back to the GM Zelco. We've got a Forge and Brush painting update. Well, I just completed the Orcs and Dwarves project that I've been working on for some time now for a client who's very patient and allowed me to get a little bit more effort and detail put into these models. And I think it was well worth it. We're going to take a look at this completed project. Copplestone Castings, Dwarves and Orcs, 360 plus 10 mil figures, including basing. Let's take a look at these little guys and let's get started. Okay, so here's the army. 300 plus, 60 plus dwarves. Loved working with the dwarves the most, I think, because of the colors and stuff. They are themed after my original Warhammer dwarf army I had way back. That's what the green and white color scheme is all about. So this was very enjoyable for me to paint and work on, the dwarves in particular. You can see all the different colored beards, all kinds of different shades of browns and reds, blondes, all kinds in there. The axes was a little bit of a different color scheme. We used the desert yellow, I believe, for that. I thought it would be appropriate for these guys. They're all uniformed up in that regard. Desert yellow, spear hafts, so on and so forth. And I did get a lot of variety in these guys. I mean, not just with the beards, but with certain parts of the armor. The helmets, I used some bronze color, brass color, of course, steel and silver as well. And there's a number of different little banner icons as well mixed in with this unit. Very fun, these guys. I really enjoyed the dwarfs. I picked out a lot of details on these guys. You can see one of the banners right there, icons. Leading forward into battle. Of course, now we get to the orcs. These are another favorite of mine, the warg riders or wolf riders. This guy stands out. Maybe he's the commander of the group. Not sure, but he stands out because of that big glaive or spear, however you want to see it. Get a good look at the bases, or the basing technique I use on these figures. Highlighting the grass always adds that third dimension to the bases, and the little stones adds a little color. Got a mix of swordsman, spearman, bowman mixed in with these guys. Not many of them, but definitely these guys were different. I enjoyed them. These were fun. They look menacing on the battlefield, for sure. Here's the red unit, the red mob of orcs. Got the musician, a couple banners. I think all these units of 6 bases, each has 2 banners. And all the details on the backs of them. I like the back of the models because you can really see all the little colors I used for leathers and cloth and armor. Quite impressive. And I tried to stick with a common theme to tie all these guys together into a unit of 6 bases. It's about 60 models per base. There's a look at the backs. And in the case of these guys, I used black shields with a little red dot in the center. And I kind of left it open for the client if they want to expand on this and maybe add some icons onto their shields, add a little extra detail. That's up to the client. I didn't want to go overboard with the project. I mean, I've learned my lesson in the past. You got to know when to call a halt to the project. Otherwise, you get sucked into it and it just never ends. Got to get things done. And we get a good look at all these little different units. Very impressive. Once again, the dwarfs. There's actually 7 bases of dwarfs. I guess the unit sizes the client is using for his games are 6, 60 figures. There was an extra base of dwarfs, which is fine with me. There's a good flyby looking at all the units. Quite impressive. You'd see some drummers there. Guys beating leather skinned drums as they advance forward. Of course, the dwarves look like they're running away there. And there they are. That's the black dot mob. Very enjoyable. I think the red unit of orcs is my 3rd favorite outside of the dwarfs and the warg riders. And there they are in all their glory. Fantastic project, 360 plus models. They definitely look the part on the battlefield. The dwarves standing staunchly and bravely against the horde. So there you go, folks. That's my look at my latest project, the Orcs and Dwarves. Took some time to complete, and I'm grateful for the client for letting me take my time on these guys. I was actually working on several other projects, which I did get done while working on these guys in the background. So it all worked out, and they turned out fantastic, very enjoyable. And again, I highly recommend Copplestone Castings 10 mil fantasy line if you're into that scale. Like, share, and subscribe, folks. Let me know your comments. You want to see more of these projects that I do? I do commissions. Just email me at forgeandbrush@yahoo.com. Links are in the description below. And I can get a quote to you, and we can get some of your projects done. As always, folks, you guys hang in there. It's only going to get better. Till next time, take care.